Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited today because I'm going to be doing an updated video of one of my most viral hair videos ever. I did maybe 2 years ago, I did a how to style your hair with the DENMAN brush, and it has almost 3 million views, which is insane. So today I'm going to be doing an updated styling video on how to style 3A to 3B hair with the DENMAN brush, and I've learned a lot over these years about how to actually style your hair with the DENMAN brush, and I use quite different products and just different techniques and things like that. So I wanted to do an updated video with updated products to show you how you can achieve really bouncy, even defined curls with your DENMAN brush. So guys, thanks for watching, and let's hop straight into it. So I have washed my hair, I just did my makeup. If you want to know how I did it, I just also filmed a get ready with me / a story time about how I got into the original cast of Australia of Hamilton. I start rehearsals in a little over a month. Oh my gosh, how did I tie my hair up? Okay, so let's talk about products and things you're going to need to style your hair efficiently and well with the DENMAN brush. So obviously you're going to need a DENMAN brush. This is the 7-row DENMAN brush. I've had this one for ages. This is the same brush I used in the old video. You're going to need a spray bottle of water. I love to keep this handy with me all the time. It honestly is just a staple in my little hair kit. You're going to need you're going to need a curl defining cream or like a leave-in conditioner. Now you can either use a leave-in conditioner that is something that's just going to moisturize your hair and add slip, or you can use a cream that is also good at defining your hair. So I like the, oh no, this is the wrong one. I like the Total Recoil Curl Definer from Evo. The difference you'll notice with these products is curl definers technically have a little bit more of a stick to it and a gritty texture. They help to define your hair and give it a little bit more hold and volume. So I would really highly suggest going with something like a curl defining cream. The Talia Wajid curl definer is amazing. Yeah, there's a few on the market, but I really love this one. And then you're going to follow up with either a gel or a mousse. I'm going to be using the BB Curl Bumble & Bumble Curl Mousse today. This has incredible hold in it, and they've just changed their formulas as well. I think they got rid of sulfates. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so I'm using those two products. So easy, two simple products today to style alongside the DENMAN brush. So this is my hair straight out of the shower. It's been in a bun for a while. This is with no product in it. If you live in Australia like me, I bought my DENMAN brush online just from like, I don't know, like Strawberry Net, eBay, Adore Beauty, anything like that. Or you can just order off the DENMAN site. There's so many places you can find them. Even like Hair House sells them as well. So it's super easy. I'll leave a few links below as to where you can find it. I love the 7-row because it splits my hair and gives me really nice wrinkles and gives me really nice separated curls. So today we're going to go for separated and defined. I'm going to start my routine, which a lot of people forget to do, by wetting my hair. So I detangled in the shower, which is so important. I never detangle with this DENMAN brush because I feel like it rips my hair out a little bit. The DENMAN brush that I detangle with is called the Power Paddle. It is amazing. It really doesn't rip much of my hair out at all, and I'll leave my wash routine up here if you want to check that out. So make sure your hair is detangled well in the shower, and if it's been sitting for a while, I would just give it a few spritzes of water just to re-wet it so that products can go in a little bit easier. And if you style on hair that is too dry, you're most likely to have more frizz. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water into my hair. So easy when you just have the spray bottle. Okay, now I like to, personally, I part my hair down the center, and this is how I do it. So I just brush straight back, and then I just find the part. Doesn't really have to be perfect. I just like to brush my hair straight through to begin with. This is not part of necessarily the styling routine, but what I'm doing is just getting rid of any little knots, because when you're styling and doing the technique with the DENMAN brush, it's so much easier if you get rid of all those little micro knots left in your hair. Yeah, basically what this is going to do is allow your hair to have a little bit more volume, because instead of in my old video pulling down from your hair like this, I pulled kind of like down and then twisted. You see how it sits really flat onto your head? This technique is different because what we're going to be doing is pulling away from your scalp instead. So we're going to anchor at the bottom, pull out, twist and pull away, and then we're going to shake our curls out instead of scrunching them. And this is just going to create more volume by getting the curls off your scalp, and also it is so much better to style the back of your crown so your hair is not flat there. The first thing I'm going to do is also a little bit different. I applied my products different in the other video. I went straight in with like a cream and then straight in with a mousse and then used the DENMAN brush, which isn't actually as efficient as raking a product through your hair, doing the DENMAN brush and then scrunching the curls with the mousse, because that way it's going to give you more hold. So I'm going to start off with the Total Recoil Definer from Evo. I'm not going to put too much. You always want to start with less, about this much. And I want to show you, see how this product has like that little bit of stick? That is what makes it a bit different to than a regular cream or a leave-in. I'm going to start by raking this, and in similar fashion to the DENMAN, I'm going to rake it away from my scalp to already get the hair off. So see how that is already so much better? The neighbor is like right through the window right now. Anyway, see how that's so much better already off the scalp? We're only going to emphasize that with the DENMAN brush. And just make sure it's evenly applied. I like to do 2 sections. If you have thicker hair, maybe 4 would be better. I'm going to start with the front section, just like this. Don't need to be too specific with sections. And I'm going to take my front bits, and what we're going to do is take the DENMAN brush. I like to anchor it at the bottom of my hair. Anchor the hair, pull away, and then when you get to the bottom, you want to curl. You can curl either way. I kind of rotate as we go in each section, and then your hair's going to look something like this, stuck together. So what I suggest doing is just giving it a little shake to loosen up those curls. Don't need to scrunch yet, just let the natural curl form by just kind of jiggling your hair, as you can see. That is so much nicer and defined than kind of this little fuzzy mess over here. So it's going to clump your hair together really nicely, but still give you nice separated curls. And then when we continue on, especially with the top section of your hair, make sure you're always pulling away, but you can always twist the ends of the hair a different way if you want your curls to form differently. I like to keep the front of my hair curling kind of a similar way, so I'm going to pull and twist, drop and shake. It's super easy. It's not overly time consuming either. Just to make sure you're getting all sections of your hair. I'm kind of starting with the top first, and then when I get here, I actually like to brush all the way up in the air, twist and drop. That was difficult to fit in the camera. My hair is really long right now, guys. Pull, twist. It's kind of like you're curling your hair, like with a wand, but your hair's already normally curly. See how easy it is? You just kind of shake out that hair and it will form really nice ringlets, like so. Into the crown, and I want you to continue to do the same thing, but with the crown, you actually want to push up and away, kind of like this, like you're doing a blow dry, and drop it, and shake it, and drop and shake. This is just with raking. It's not as even, and it's just a little bit less defined, but here it's already shinier and defined and separated, so it's going to dry a little bit nicer. I like both ways. I honestly do. Sometimes I just rake product through my hair and scrunch a mousse if I want more of a messy, voluminous look, but if I want defined curls, I always go for my DENMAN brush and this similar technique. So I'm just going to continue around the head, so continuing onto the opposite side of my crown, pulling up and away, dropping and shaking. You can do as much hair in it as well if you would like. It's quicker that way. One thing I suggest doing is getting your hair all together and just kind of giving it a shake at the crown so it blends evenly together, so it's not like parted down the center. Last step, for the styling section is just to add in your mousse or your gel. This is going to give that lock in the hair. It's going to give the hold and the volume, and just keep your hair less frizzy. So I'm going to go in with mousse and just apply it section by section by scrunching it into the hair. Now I'm going to diffuse my hair. I always diffuse. Favorite is the Muck diffuser and blow dryer. As you can see, very defined. But I will say my mousse and the defining cream have made a cast over my curls. I'm just going to start by I'm just going to shake like I normally do. So really gently at the roots, give it a little bit of a shake. Now, if you're someone who doesn't want volume or to fuzz up or like separate your curls, I wouldn't do this step. But for me, it is just like a literal essential step in my hair routine to get volume and a little bit more fluff in my hair. Now, this will create a slight bit of frizz. I knew you were gonna do that. Anyway, it will create a little bit of frizz, but I don't really mind because I'd rather have volume than flat hair. Hey, Mr. Einstein, yeah. Pants. My bum. Yeah. Juicy. What are you doing?
Wow, guys, your hair's amazing. If you follow this routine, you have amazing hair too.
Shut up.
Wow.
Wow, guys.
Look at these nice defined curls. The shaking did give her this extra volume, otherwise it'd be like
droopy droop.
But we like this. It just gives her face, it just suits her face shape a bit more. It's getting really long and I'm telling her to grow out even more, but she really suits this look. If you want to get this type of vibe going, you know, it might not be possible.
Shut up. Thanks, Jessie.
Denman brush. What life? What life? I brush her face.
No.
I brush her eyebrows. It works for eyebrows too.
Jessie, stop. Jessie, they're already glued down. So everybody, as Jessie said before, here are the results. As you can tell, my hair is really nicely defined, and we've got some gorgeous juicy curls going on.
Juicy.
Jessie.
Sorry, accident.
My hair is very long, as she said, so and the Denman brush still works well for me. If your hair bounces up, well, the Denman brush will work. And I just like love all these little spirals that the Denman brush gives. So as you can see, this is a really good routine. It's super easy. 2 products, the Denman brush. It won't take you long at all. The only thing that takes long is diffusing or air drying. That's just a God-given with curly hair, unfortunately. But I hope you like the results. A lot of people ask me for a 360 of my hair and ask about my haircut. I haven't got my hair cut in 4 months. The last time I cut it, I got layers and kind of the shag cut, but this is what it looks like now, 360. So
Grow out.
Front, side.
Let me just take the back. Looks good.
Is it in focus?
Wow.
Back.
Wait, just
Little fluff at the crown.
no, it doesn't need it. Okay, I'm just gonna be like, wow, beauty. Now the other side. That's 360, babe.
There you go. And I hope you liked this routine. Please follow my channel if you want more curly hair videos in the new year, or if you want to see me and some vlogs about being in the musical Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Bye everybody.